Nothing like relaxing in your home to celebrate defeating the World Eater. The only thing that would make this better is if I could actually get Lydia and the girls to actually live in this house that I made, but for some reason, no matter how many times I tell Lydia to move here, they won't do it. So, anyway, I was trying to make it where as if I was having a nice celebratory relaxation period of time after having defeated Alduin with my family, with the bard here that we have now playing music in this house, with Ilya taking care of the place, but Lydia and the girls just won't come here for some reason. So, anyway, I said we were probably going to start Dawnguard after that. However, there are a couple things I do want to touch upon before we venture into the Dawnguard DLC. By the way, Shadowmere is back! I found Shadowmere not at the Whiterun Stables, but back at the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, fighting yet another Oculatus agent, whatever it's called. So anyway, she's back. Back as part of our group. And there's the house crawl that watches over this place. Again, I don't understand why I can't get Lydia and the girls to come over here. But anyway, the first thing we are going to do, we're going to go back to the Labyrinthian. Why? Well, as you probably recall me saying before, I had to do the main quest line. Specifically, I had to go to Skuldafn and defeat that dragon priest in order to obtain the last dragon priest mask that I needed to obtain in order to do this. Go ahead and I had my ebony set equipped because of the carrying capacity, because I was kind of moving stuff, grabbing stuff for building materials for the house. Anyway, I took the mask that I had Dirkethis carrying. I grabbed the mask from the Archmage quarters. I even refound one of my daughters gave this to me. I even had to go re-find this mask, which I had stored away in my house in Markarth. I forgot putting it there. So I should have all the masks here. And the way this works, if I recall, I think I even have the wiki page pulled up here to kind of remind myself. Apparently there is an area here in Labyrinthian where you're supposed to use these for something really cool and secret, as well as be able to get something else really cool. It says it's in the Central Barrow in Labyrinthian, but I'm not sure exactly where that is. Oh, actually I think it's over here. Oh, hello, Frost Troll. Anyway, I think this might be it right here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it is, because there's the shrine. So, once you have collected some of the rest of the Dragon Priest mask, there's also another one right here. The wooden mask. There's this. Just a dagger. Hired Thug's Missive. Wow. That was one page. No, it's like 4 pages. Bodyguards to the mountains, blah, 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 blah. So, let's see how I get this to work. I think I have to use this mask now? Yeah, the wooden mask. The wooden mask comes with an unfamiliar energy. Let's put it on. Whoa! I think we've gone back in time. So now you see the shrine is completely, okay. You can see there's a bust for each of the different masks here. the masks there. Ta-da! The last of the masks. When health is low, has a chance to heal wearer and damage nearby enemies. And now that I've teamed that, I can take the other masks back. And now, I think we just take off the wooden mask. And here we are, back in the present. Turkeith is like, dude, what just happened? Where'd you go? You disappeared. I didn't know what to do. So now we have every one of the Dragon Priest masks for the vanilla game. Because it turns out there are some masks that you can get once we go to Solstheim and do the Dragonborn and stuff. But this is supposed to be the mask that you get for collecting all these other ones. I mean, it's a nice little enchantment there. Kind of a way to, you know, a failsafe kind of thing. It's nice. Alright, so. Funny it doesn't say that it's cleared after I've done that. I would think it would. But that's the little thing there involving the Dragon Priest masks for the vanilla game of Skyrim. Alright, so that was one thing I want to show you guys and touch upon and show you how it works here. Another thing we need to do, and this is one that I'm not really fond of, though there are ways to fix this. So, we defeated Alduin. I think we should let some certain people know. For one thing, we need to go give this news of my victory against Alduin to Delphine and Esbern. Hold on a second. I just realized I'm not wearing my my helmet. There we go. However, by doing this, something happens. Well, there's Esbern. There's Delphine.
There's one more thing. We know about Papaneeks.
You know what?
Papaneeks. The dragon that the Greybeards have been protecting for all these years. He needs to die. He deserves to die.
Excuse me?
And it falls to you to kill him. Until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continued to help you. We heard the news from Whiterun that you left the city on the back of a dragon. That's a little showy, even for you. Since you're still alive, I assume you have good news to report.
I used Alduin's portal to travel to Sovngarde. He's dead.
Gods above, that's better news than I had hoped. When you walked into my inn that day, I never imagined where it would all lead. Dragons out of legend. Sovngarde.
About Papaneeks.
Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
This is so stupid. Why does he need to die?
Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Papaneeks the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
Gosh, I hate Delphine.
You've done it. Just as the prophecy said. I knew you could do it. I believed in you, and yet I still didn't think I'd live to see this day.
You shouldn't be here unless you decided to bring Papaneeks to justice.
You too, Esbern?
Justice can be harsh, but it is still justice. Papaneeks deserves to die.
Why?
Papaneeks was the author of many atrocities during the Dragon War, crimes great enough to be remembered for thousands of years. True, he turned traitor to Alduin and helped overthrow the dragon cult, but that does not excuse or expiate his previous deeds. Whether or not he has truly repented or merely acted to save himself, justice demands that he pay with his life.
Wow.
I'm afraid she's right. I'm deeply sorry that this has to come between us. But just as Papaneeks' later deeds do not expiate his crimes, your deeds do not allow us to ignore our duty. I hope you will return to us. The news that justice has finally been done.
Don't count on it.
Papaneeks dead. A dark chapter in history will finally be closed.
Forget the blades. Unfortunately, in the vanilla base game, there's no way around this. Bethesda was like, no, you have to make this choice, one way or the other, or else. Fortunately, the good people in the modding community said, forget that. We're gonna make a mod that allows us to actually bypass that. It is available on the PC, and I actually also checked, there is a mod available here on the PS4 version in order to get around that. So once I get past the point where I'm not concerned about the trophies, I will show you guys whether or not that can work here on this version. However, why don't we go speak with Papaneeks and let him know that this is what they want me to do? I do not intend to kill him at all. If it wasn't for his help, I never would have defeated Alduin. And I have spoken with him, unlike those two. All they see is, ah, dragon, he must die. They don't care about all he's done to help, to fix this. I guess Odaving just hangs out around here in case they ever need him. Papaneeks, I have some bad news.
Dremyolok, greetings.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but the Blades say that they think you deserve to die.
The Blades are wise not to trust me. Onikan Niov. I would not trust another Dova.
But why shouldn't they trust you?
Dov Walan Farel. We were made to dominate. The will to power is in our blood. You feel it in yourself, do you not? I can be trusted. I know this, but they do not. Onikan Niov Dova. It is always wise to mistrust a Dova. I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study of the way of the voice. No day goes by where I am not tempted to return to my inborn nature. Zimgrifhorvut se sulyech. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort?
Wow. Now that's certainly something to think about, isn't it?
Lok Thum.
Don't worry, Papaneeks. I'm not gonna do their bidding. So, yeah, Bethesda was basically like, if you want to continue any progress with the Blades and their quests and whatever, then you have to kill Papaneeks. Otherwise, you can no longer have any interaction with the Blades or continue their quest or whatever. And like I said, the modding community said, well, forget that. We're just going to make it where you can convince Delphine that you're not going to kill Papaneeks and you can continue with the Blades. And I will attempt that once we get to a point where I'm okay using mods where it disables the trophies. Because after a conversation like that, there's no way I would betray Papaneeks like this. Not after all he's done to help me stop Alduin. Alright. So unfortunately, that means this quest here stays here as a constant reminder of what they want me to do. And it will just continue to bug me with it being there. So, I know this was probably a short part, but we're going to stop here. And I just wanted to show that to you guys, that you know about what I intend to do about that, how that, about that whole thing. And I can continue, as long as I leave Papaneeks alone, the Greybeards will at least continue to help me find other words of power. So there is that, like, go find the word of power at Lost Tongue Overlook. I got that from Arngeir. So when we come back, once I have gone to drop off my my masks in a location so I can remove them from my inventory, clear it up, we will then begin the Dawnguard DLC storyline with Awakening. Although, I guess you could say technically I already started some time ago, but really it doesn't really start until you do this, because then is where it, like, picks up in terms of a huge choice that you get once you get to the end of this quest. But we will see that later. Stay tuned.